Hello. I'm back with another video. Wanted to give you guys an update of what's going on. It's a lot, but I'm gonna try to put all this information in a video. Stop. In a video, so it can definitely help someone if you're deciding to get a DR Horton home built. I have the Columbia floor plan, again, DR Horton. I closed in March, and because right before things kind of got really bad and closed down. But yeah, COVID really has affected so many things in everyone's life. I'm hoping everyone is safe, but for me, it pushed back some things. So when you get it, what I've learned from when you get a new home built with DR Horton, they actually set up some time frames for you to actually let them know anything that you've seen wrong with the house and stuff like that. So I was supposed to have a 2-week check-in, but because of COVID, it got pushed out, which honestly was a great thing because it gave me more time to find things that were wrong. I guess to start off, I would definitely say that there are a lot of cosmetic things that were wrong, but I really didn't focus on a lot of them when I did my pre-closing walkthrough, because you do that after you do the walkthrough with your realtor, and you do put the blue tape in places where you see cosmetic things. But there were a lot of other things that I felt that needed to be done. And it's kind of, I take the blame for that too, because I was trying to hurry up and get out the apartment because my lease was ending. I had already had to extend it because they pushed my closing out. So, that's just what I had to do. But I definitely advise anyone else to try to, maybe push out your lease, even further if you have an issue. But that's what I had to do. So I just kind of gave them some things to fix. To be honest, it kind of botched up those things. To me, my house is not like I have a $500,000 house or $1 million house, but my first house was not a new build. But when I tell you, there was nothing cosmetic about it. I actually bought my first home from a builder, but they were renting it out, and then they decided that they wanted to sell it. No cosmetic issues at all in that house. So I kind of really expected the same thing from this house, especially because I was getting it built, but it was a lot of sloppy things. It is what it is. But I did actually finally have the walkthrough with the superintendent. I made a list of things that I felt that really needed to be fixed. There was no way getting around it. But there's one thing that I'm going to say too that's not going to get fixed. I did point it out to them before I closed, but I just went with it. I honestly feel like I'll probably be in this house 5 years. Who knows what the future holds? It could be longer, but I did the walkthrough, but though it's a column on the front of my house. It's not as straight as I would say it needs to be. I pointed out to the superintendent. He said there was nothing that could be done because it wasn't going anywhere. But like I told him, I wasn't concerned about it moving. I was concerned that it was not straight. It was crooked. But in the big scheme of things, I did let that go. And overall, I want to definitely make sure. Overall, I'm happy with my home. But there were a lot of things that I felt that were unnecessary things. And again, I do have a list of things. So, and some of them are small things. But again, I just felt like if they would have took, and I know this is a house farm. So they were building 30 houses at the same time. But I just think there were a lot of things that they shouldn't have done. So the first thing, my dishwasher, it was leaking. So I called the superintendent, told him the dishwasher is leaking. He gave me the number to call the people who makes the dishwasher. So I called them. Of course, it was under warranty. They sent someone out. Come to find out, somebody dropped the dishwasher. And of course, no one wanted to take the blame. The people from the dishwasher place said it was the people who installed it. And then, of course, the builders, the people, well, whoever they contracted to install it, they're trying to say it was somebody else. But my thing is, I don't care who dropped it. Somebody dropped it. And it was bent. The tank under the bottom was cracked. Of course, they tried to force it in. It was just... So that's one thing. So they, like I said, I had to wait almost 2 weeks to get another dishwasher. So I just had to wash the dishes by hand, but still. I mean, I just closed on the house, so I didn't think that my dishwasher was gonna give me issues. A lot of these things, they have already come and taken care of. Some of them, they tried to come and take care of it and just really messed it up even worse. But this is just my experience with D.R. Horton. So, one thing, the garage door didn't open all the way. There was a crack in the granite countertop in the kitchen. There were multiple lifts in the floor, on the second floor. You can walk, you can just feel the humps. And so they were in my bedroom, the master bedroom. They were in the hallway. They were in the loft area. And some of them are still there. So there's lumps. You can feel them under the carpet. The siding was short on one of the windows in the back of the house. The screen on the sliding door had a hole in it. That's not their part. There's a hump. Oh my gosh, there's a hump on the side of my house. When I tell you the landscaping that was done, whoever they contracted or whatever, it's horrible. Horrible. There's a hill on the side of the house. There are lumps. I have Bermuda sod, I think, that they put down. That wasn't installed correctly. Humps all in the backyard, humps all in the front yard. I know they're not landscapers, but whoever they contract to do it, they need to do a better job. You can walk and you can feel the lumps in the grass in my backyard and in my front yard, and the hump on the side of the yard. There was, let's see, the light on the front of the house, the floodlights, those didn't work. Come to find out, I'll come back to that. But the floodlights on the front of the house didn't work. There's a small hole under the bathroom light switch. There are holes. When they put the cabinets in, they didn't measure them correctly. You can see the holes at the top of the cabinets where somebody put the cabinets up, and I guess they realized that they were too high. They had to take them down and move them down. You can see all the holes at the top of the cabinet. Ridiculous. There were, let me see. There's a plug in the guest bathroom. I guess I would call that the guest bathroom. In the guest bathroom, there are two doors. And like I don't know how to insert pictures and stuff like that. I guess I'll do a walkthrough of the house. Let me tell you, I'm not done. There's really not a lot of stuff on the wall, because of COVID. I wasn't doing a lot of shopping, but the shopping that I did do, I kind of did a lot of it online. Some of it was I went to Amazon and Ashley and all that kind of stuff, but I'll do a walkthrough and show you some of the things. I'll just do a walkthrough of the house anyway, but then I'll show you the things that were wrong and what they did or what they didn't do. And I hope that'll help somebody. But the bathroom has two doors, so you can get to the bathroom from the hallway, or you can get to it from the bedroom. So instead of them putting a light switch like a normal person, when you walk into a bathroom and whatever way it opens, the light switch is on the other side. So this door opens from the hallway. It opens this way, to the left. There is not a light switch here on the right side. So when you walk in, you have to actually walk to the other door and use that switch. And then there's a switch behind the door, which is ridiculous. So they put it, because initially when they were building the house, they actually would, they forgot to put the door in the hallway to the bathroom. I came in the house, was doing a walkthrough. I was like, wait a minute. They got to be, I remember there was another way to get to this bathroom. And so I called the office or whatever, and I was like, I think something's wrong with my house. I think a door is not installed. And they knew the door went somewhere, because when you walk into the garage, there's a door down there. So they're probably like, where in the world does this door go? So just to make sure I wasn't going crazy, I walked in the house next to me, because it's the same floor plan. And indeed, they had the door where I thought it went. So they actually had to cut the wall out to cut a hole in the wall to install the door. So I really think that's what threw things off, and they put that light switch in the wrong place. That's just my personal opinion. But then when I initially brought it up to the superintendent, he's going to tell me that there was nothing they could do about it. So I'm like, wait a minute. So I need to find out if the other houses have their switch behind the door also, because he's telling me that this bathroom was only supposed to have one switch. And I was like, that don't make sense. That can't be the case. That can't be the case, because you have a door on this side. You need to have a switch on this side. It doesn't make sense. So I went to my neighbor, and indeed, their light switch is in the right spot. So I called the superintendent back, told him what I found out, and they are going to put the light switch where it's supposed to go. But he's thinking I would still have the one behind the door. So the bathroom is really going to have 3 light switches in it, which I told him I don't care. I just want the light switch where it's supposed to go, because it's weird walking into the bathroom, have to go this way instead of just cutting on the light when you first walk in. So that was a crazy thing. I didn't like that situation, but it's going to get fixed. There was a missing shelf in the kitchen. Some of the molding on the baseboard, that's what it's called, the baseboard in the formal dining room, that's pulling away from the wall. It's just crazy. It's crazy. Let me see what else. There was a piece of molding around the shower that was missing. They're like on the wall. You can see like some of the spots where like nails went in, and they painted over it, and you can still see the print of the nail. Like there was paint on glass. It was just a lot of things. There were lumps in the wall. There were a lot of cosmetic things. But I think if the person, I'm not going to say don't buy a D.R. Horton home, but try to make sure that you're not rushing to do the walkthrough, the pre-closing walkthrough. Now, you're going to have, like I said, another walkthrough after you close, but honestly, I would have preferred to get all of these things fixed before I closed, but I was in a rush, and I just took the chance. But those are a lot of the things. It was a lot of cosmetic stuff. I have laminate floors downstairs. I have no issues with the floors downstairs at all. They don't have no kind of shine to it, but I'm fine with that because I, put some stuff on it. But that's kind of really it with my experience with the D.R. Horton right now. I'm still waiting for things to get fixed. There was a crack, like the patio at the sliding door. The patio at the sliding door, piece of the patio was like cracked off. So they did send somebody to kind of to put that corner on, but honestly it looks worse because the guy, like, they must have put a little concrete down there, didn't even shape it. But it is what it is. I really only plan to be in this house 5 years. If I stay longer, that's fine too, but I don't know what the future holds. But again, I won't say not to buy a D.R. Horton home, but just do a thorough walkthrough. Just make sure that everything is done and to your liking. Because of course, after you close, I feel like it's harder to get things done. Luckily, I didn't have anything like major. Like a leak in the wall after I moved in. Because that's the thing. There was a leak before I closed that they found, and supposedly that's why they had to push my my closing out. And then also they didn't hook the water up in the front yard. So what they did, the people came and laid out the side in the front yard, and then when they found out that the water wasn't hooked up, then they had to lift that side back up, and they didn't do it right. I mean, stop, baby. They didn't do it right. So just make sure, just do a thorough walkthrough. Again, I can't say that my next home will be a D.R. Horton. That's one thing I can say. If I get my next home, if I get my next home built, honestly, it probably won't be a D.R. Horton home. But again, I'm happy with my house now that I have. I'm content. I'm happy, you know, but again, it won't be another D.R. Horton. Like a movie. Just for example, you watch a movie, and you're like, I don't want to see this movie no more. This is it. One time and I'm done. That's how I feel about my house. Me buying a house is good while I'm while I'm living in it right now, but I won't buy another home with them just because the way the things that were wrong to me, it just wasn't right. That's really it. I think that's all on my list. You know, I just said I want to give you guys an update. I know initially my videos started because I was going through the NACA program, and of course that didn't work out, but thank God I still, you know, worked it out to get my house anyway. But I want to keep, you know, doing videos, but I want to make sure that they're beneficial, and you know that, you know, because I watch all kind of stuff on YouTube, but you know, I know, you know, these videos started, you know, because of my house buying journey. So I want to keep doing things, but I honestly don't know what to put. So I mean, if you guys have any ideas of what you would like to see, like I said, I'm gonna put a video up, and I mean, if you see anything like in my house that you're like, okay, I wonder where she got that from, let me know. You know, I can, you know, tell you where I got it from if you like it. Again, I did a lot of my shopping online, from like Amazon and Ashley Furniture and Rooms to Go. At Home. That's a problem. At Home has really... Stop. At Home has really been a problem for me. So I've been buying a lot of stuff out there. Amazon has been amazing. I've had some issues. Bought some stuff from Walmart. That was a bad situation with TVs. Oh my gosh, that was horrible. But yeah, just let me know. Like I said, I don't want my videos to be like just not worth watching. So you know what I mean? And so I am doing a lot of things from home now. You know, just trying new things because I don't want to go nowhere because of COVID. You know, I really kind of don't want to be doing a lot. So just let me know in the comments if there's something I didn't tell you. If there's something that I didn't say or didn't cover about the house that you want to know, if you're, you know, looking to buy a D.R. Horton home, definitely let me know in the comments. I'll definitely respond. If it's something easy, I'll just go ahead and respond in the comments. But if it's something detailed, I'll definitely be happy to, you know, do a quick video to answer your question, you know, to see if I can help. So definitely let me know. Thank you for watching. If I think of anything else that I left off from the video, I'll definitely let you know. And when I do the walkthrough, I'll kind of talk a little bit too, because I'm not going to show my face, but I'll talk and kind of give a little bit of information, because I have changed like I put up a couple ceiling fans and stuff like that. So I can definitely let you know, like, you know, this didn't come in the house. I've already changed it. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, if you felt like it was informative, please give it a thumbs up. If not, I'm sorry if you didn't think it was beneficial. But again, thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Bye. Bye.